In studio this morning is Mayor Wayne Smith of Texarkana, Arkansas. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Jeff. I'm glad you have me.
All right. So last night you guys got together and you met. Well, one of the main discussions last night was about this magazine called Texarkana the Magazine. And what was your thought going into that, and what was the result of it last night?
Well, going into it, we did not have a complete clarification of what the Texarkana Magazine was.
Sure.
And that was one of the reasons that our attorney wanted to get it on the agenda for us to discuss it as a board. During the interim, I had the opportunity to discuss the issue with the owner, publisher of Four States Magazine, which is part of Texarkana Magazine is a part of that. After that discussion, there really was no issue as far as Texarkana, Arkansas was concerned. It's a publication that was paid at one time by Texarkana, Texas, and the investors for the convention center. We were informed that if our investors for the Texarkana, Arkansas Convention Center and Texarkana, Arkansas, or anyone else wanted the same type publication and were willing to pay for it, then it was available. So that kind of made that a non-issue, and as soon as I got there last night, that was one of the first things we did. We pulled that off the agenda because it felt that we had more important things to discuss than that.
Do you think, and this is a loaded question, I understand, but it just kind of seems this way to me. Remember, I'm not from here. I've lived here a long time, okay, but I'm not from here. It just seems to me that the attitude of some on the Texas side seems to be that when you can put up a magazine that says Texarkana, and it's for the Texas side, then that's okay. In other words, the Texas side is the only side that really matters in a way, because you do that, you look at the city manager and the actions that he has had toward the Arkansas side. I doubt that they've consulted you guys about taking $3.3 million at a TWU for their benefit. Now, granted, they are separate accounts at TWU, but overall, TWU is co-managed and co-owned from what I understand. Do you sense that there's that feeling on the Texas side that the Arkansas side is almost like a little brother, or even sometimes non-existent?
I believe that's very correct. Matter of fact, I had a conversation recently with the mayor concerning the possibility of Texarkana, Texas, stepping across the line on some personnel issues involving the operations of TWU, the operational fund, which Texarkana, Arkansas does have an interest, and we will, if that happens, then we will speak our piece. But during this conversation, Mr. Mayo made the statement that referring to Texarkana as being West Memphis, or similar to West Memphis. To me, I think that is a very good depiction of what Steve Mayo and Larry Sullivan is opinion of Texarkana, Arkansas, in which I do take offense to it. I think that the citizens of Texarkana, Arkansas should take offense to it. I even think the citizens of Texarkana, Texas should take offense to it, because, we are a twin city. We've been a twin city for years. We've had we've had our ups and downs. We've had our disagreements, but never has it reached the level it has now. And that can be directly attributed to one event, and that is the arrival of Larry Sullivan as city manager for Texarkana, Texas, and Steve Mayo's blind support of him, regardless of what he does, regardless of what he's going to do to Texarkana, Texas, what he's going to do towards Texarkana, USA.
So do you think that the relationship would change, because Mayor Mayo has stated a couple of times that he will not be seeking re-election as mayor? The city manager is out as of, next August. Will the relationship change then, or can it change before then?
It could change before then. If the city manager and the mayor of Texarkana, Texas is willing to treat Texarkana, Arkansas as an equal. As I've said, I am willing to talk right now, willing to sit down. I have no personal agenda, animosity between any of them, other than I know that Mr. Mayo may think that I've made it a personal issue. This is a business issue for me. I was elected as the mayor of Texarkana, Arkansas under the promise that I made a promise that I would stand up for what was right for Texarkana, Arkansas, stand up for their interests, their equality, and I'm going to do that. And it's nothing personal. I believe that we could, if they're willing. I know from the Texarkana, Arkansas standpoint, from myself personally, from the city manager of Texarkana, Arkansas, the board of directors from Texarkana, Arkansas, we are ready and willing to get this behind us. But we're not going to allow someone to treat us as a stepchild of theirs. We're not going to be doing whatever bidding that they want us to do, and we're not going to take the crumbs that they're willing to just throw at us.
Very quickly before we go here, what's the status on the water issue?
We're waiting for arbitration, and we're progressing along through the courts. Once again, we're willing to go forward with that. If Texarkana, Texas is willing to return TWU to its original state before Larry Sullivan began to attempt to dismantle it, we're willing to move forward. If Texarkana, Texas is willing to bring up the topic, and let's talk about building a water treatment plant at New Boston Road site where it needs to be for the benefit of the citizens of Texarkana. And that's where it's important, not Texamerica, but Texarkana.
Yeah.
Then the final one is we need to move forward on some renovation projects at the wastewater treatment plant on State Line. Those three items there, I think if Texarkana, Texas would take that step and do the right thing, then we probably could resolve this water issue rather quickly.
Excellent. Mayor Wayne Smith, always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.